Hi everyone, Dr. Olivia Joseph here, and Memorial Day is right around the corner, and as you know, that marks bathing suit season. So how are we gonna get swimsuit season ready? One of the first things I do with my patients when they come in and are complaining of being unable to lose weight or complaining of fatigue, headaches, allergy type symptoms, have elevated liver enzymes, digestive issues, is do a detox. Now, when I'm working with people in practice, I either detox over a 10-day period or a 21-day period. So what I'm going to be talking to you about today is a 10-day detox, because I think sometimes the longer the time frame gets, the more overwhelming it gets. Or you look at your calendar and there are so many events, you just can't fit it in. So I'm going to try this to make this as easy as possible and to maximize your results with me in 10 days. Now, customer service at Dr. Olivia Naturals is going to be starting a private detox page to support you over the next 10 and 20 days. If you would like to be invited into that group, just put add me in the comments. Otherwise, I'm going to be posting stuff daily on Facebook and it's just going to get overwhelming. So if you don't want to hear or see all that information, don't put add me. If you do want to be added to that group, put add me. Now, as always, any questions you post on detoxification, you can post on this video. I'll be happy to answer them whether you're added to the group or not. So one thing we need to understand is our body stores fat-soluble toxins in fat cells. So when you have high levels of toxicity and inflammation, it makes it very difficult for you to lose weight, because you have to understand the body is very efficient and the body adapts to whatever it's being exposed to. Now, I met a gentleman yesterday and he and I were discussing a detox, and one thing he said to me is, Dr. Olivia, I eat a very healthy and a very clean diet. Why would I need to do a detox? Because when you do a detox, it actually improves your body's ability to detoxify. You're giving your body, your liver, your kidneys, your digestive tract, your brain a chance to just take a vacation, a much needed vacation, so it can rest and recover. When you finish a detox, those processes will be more efficient. Your gut is part of your detoxification system. Your liver is, your kidney is, your lymphatic system, and believe it or not, your brain also has detox pathways built in order to protect itself. So this detox is so important even if you eat healthy, because if you drive a car, you're being exposed to toxins. If you live in a house, you're being exposed to toxins. If you cook, you're being exposed to toxins. If you've ever eaten or drinking anything out of a plastic container, you're being exposed to toxins, no matter how conscious you are of living a healthy lifestyle. You guys know I'm very health conscious, and yet I do a detox every 6 months. I think because I'm so health conscious, I do a detox every 6 months. But I do typically recommend it at least once a year. But if you join me over the next 10 and 20 days, and here's the 10 and 20 day pitch. Over the next 10 days, what I'm trying to do is give your body a vacation so it can efficiently detoxify and get rid of fat cells storing toxins. We're going to put your body through 3 phases of detoxification: phase 1, phase 2, and phase 3. Phase 1 is just removing water-soluble toxins. Phase 2 is removing fat-soluble toxins. And phase 3 is how we get toxins out of our cells, organ and nervous system, neurological tissue, such as our brain cells. So I am going to be working with you guys over the next 10 days, and I'll join you. I'll be detoxing with you using Ultra Clear Plus pH by Metagenics. So I'll post a link so you can order this ASAP. Typically, it ships within 24 to 48 hours. Now, if you don't join me today, tomorrow, or the day after on starting your detox, it doesn't matter when you watch or listen to this video. Get ready, get prepared, start. So you're gonna do 2 scoops of this 2 times a day. One of the scoops is going to be for breakfast. You will fix it as a smoothie. You can mix it with water, you can mix it with coconut water, or if you choose to use a non-dairy milk such as coconut, almond, cashew, or hemp milk, you can. It has to be unsweetened. I would encourage you to put low glycemic fruit in here, such as organic frozen berries. And I would also encourage you to add a handful of raw spinach or raw kale to help boost fiber, vitamin K, calcium, iron in this smoothie. Now you're going to be doing one of these smoothies for breakfast and then your second one as a snack, ideally mid-afternoon snack. If you cannot time it to do it mid-afternoon, then do it as your evening snack. What else are you going to be eating? Protein and vegetables. Your goal is every day at lunch and dinner to get at least 4 ounces of lean, clean, organic, wild-caught protein and at least 2 cups of organic, if possible, vegetables. I don't care if you steam them, I don't care if you roast them, if you grill them, whatever you like. I am going to provide you with some menus and recipes to get you through this as well. I'm actually going to provide you my cookbook for free, which is sold for $20 within my practice because of cost to make this cookbook. So somebody was kind enough to create a link where you can download it for free, which we'll be sending to the people in the group. So you're going to do this until it is gone, which will take you about 10 days. Some of you might be done in 9 days. Some of you might take 11 days. It's 2 scoops, 2 times a day. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you a link for my cookbook. My entire cookbook is gluten and dairy free. You are not eating any gluten or dairy during the 10-day detox. Now, you are also not going to be eating fat. Now, don't get mad at me. Don't throw stones at me. I talk about a ketogenic diet. You are not eating fat. Why? Fat is good. Fat is healthy. Your brain needs fat. Your body needs fat. I am not poo-pooing fat, so don't start a rumor that I recommend low-fat diets. You've seen my videos on keto. You've seen my videos on coconut oil. I am pro-fat. Here's why I have you cut fat for the first 10 days. 1, your body and your metabolism adapts to whatever you're doing. So we're trying to change things up and shock your metabolism and get it to burn fat more efficiently. The reason I'm cutting fat is because your liver is your main detoxification organ. Guess where it dumps toxins? Into the gallbladder, and then the gallbladder dumps them into your intestines or your gut. So one thing I'm going to tell you is if you do not have a gallbladder, you are at a higher risk for digestive issues, and 25% of detoxification takes place in the digestive system. You are more prone to elevated liver enzymes, fat ending up on the liver, and it's harder for you to lose fat because the gallbladder does not just digest fat in your diet, it also metabolizes fat. So as your body breaks down a fat cell, your body's less efficient in getting that fat out of your body if you don't have a gallbladder. So if you do not have a gallbladder, you're going to have to add a digestive enzyme called lipogen, also by Metagenics. And you're going to take 1 before meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner for 1 bottle or until it's gone. Trust me on this one. Cut the fat out for 10 days. Then if you make it through these 10 days and you're like, oh my gosh, Dr. Olivia, I feel better than I felt in years. I'm losing weight. My energy levels are better. I have better mental clarity. I'm seeing such good results. What's next? I've got the next 10 days for you. If you make it through the first 10 days and you want to continue with me on this journey, we're then going to go to the next 10 days, which is detoxing your gut. So we are going to use things that kill off bad bugs within the gut, and then we are going to introduce things that improve your body's own ability to digest, that promote good flora within the gut, because 25% of your detoxification takes place in the gut. Glucose metabolism takes place in the gut. And guess what we're going to do in these next 10 days? We are going to add fat back. Now, we are not going to add starches, carbs, or carbohydrates back until you've gotten through your first and second 10 days. So not for 20 days. For 20 days, we're not eating any sugar unless it comes from fruit or vegetables. Those are your only carbohydrates. When we get to the second 10 days, we're going to introduce fat back. I'm going to have you incorporating great things like raw nuts, seeds, avocados, salmon, the right type of oil. And I'm also going to have you take any physical activity or exercise you're doing and step it up during those 10 days. Because we're going to shock your metabolism in the first 10 days. So in the next 10 days, we're going to reset your metabolism and you're going to see results quickly. And then if you want more support to get you past the 20 days, I'm here for you. I'm here to support you and provide you the resources. But for the first 10 days, we're gonna do a metabolic detox. I have been using this detox in my practice for 14 years. If I ran the stats on this detox in particular, I cannot tell you how many thousands of these detoxes that I've done. I am gonna give you a $20 cookbook for free. Somebody just asked, do I have a list for the first 10 days? Yes, add me. All of that will be posted in the private group. What you will be eating is vegetables, fruits, clean, lean proteins, and you'll be drinking 2 detox shakes a day. I have already selected which recipes you can use for the first 10 and then next 10 days. So I am here to help you, provide you the resources, keep it simple, but I want you to maximize your results. Because when I have patients coming to me with hormonal imbalances, your hormone system is heavily influenced by your detoxification system. When I have people coming to me with difficulty losing weight, brain fog, neurological symptoms, allergies, signs and symptoms of inflammation, joint aches, pain, headaches, we need to detox them. When I have diabetics coming to me with type 2 diabetes and they want to reverse this chronic disease that is crushing Americans, we have to start with a detox because your liver and your gut affect not only detoxification, but glucose metabolism. When I have people who come to me and say, Dr. Olivia, I'm doing everything right and I can't lose weight, what's the first thing I do? A detox. Because your body stores toxins and fat cells. And no matter how much you cut your calories or how much you exercise, your body is not going to get rid of that fat cell unless you get rid of the toxin. Because your body created that fat cell to protect you, to take that toxin out of your system and put it away so that that toxin can't hurt you. But what you've got to do is you got to get rid of the toxins. So detoxification is a huge part of my practice. I typically detox my patients for about 21 days, but I realize as we're going into the summer season, it's very social, there's a lot of travel, and you may not have 10 days. 20 days, so let's do this in 10. So I look forward to working with you over the next 10 days to help detox your body, help jumpstart your health, and help you see results naturally. Thank you.